Hello guys and welcome to my channel. This is Lil Chops. Sorry, I would just stop with this disgusting accent. But anyway, thank you guys for clicking onto my thumbnail, probably suggested by YouTube or something. Like, I don't even know how people see my videos. They're pretty bad. Well, like, at least the ones in the past are pretty bad. I'm not saying that these ones are not, but I'm saying that they're probably not as bad. I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is my Pokemon Go Plus accessory review and mini unboxing, because it's a mini box. Yes, so basically I haven't done one of these for a long time because pretty much those videos were pretty embarrassing. I deleted like a whole bunch of them. That's probably why. Like, if you're previously subscribed to my channel for those videos, they have been removed. So none of you can view my embarrassing youth days anymore. Thank you guys for bearing with me, and for those of you who've subscribed from the start and stayed around, I want to tell you guys congratulations for living through this time. Well, anyway, let's get on with the actual unboxing of the Pokemon Go Plus. This is the box, as you can see very clearly in this video. It's not as big as I hoped it would be. Like, honestly, when I saw pictures and stuff on Facebook, I thought it was gonna be bigger. So yeah, when I picked up the box, it was $50 Aussie dollars. Yes, I do live in Australia. It's okay if you want to like have a bit of a currency conversion. It's pretty much worth, I would say, 5 budget meals. If you were on like a fairly medium budget, it's worth about 5 like budget dinners, I reckon. Dinners or lunches. That's how much this Pokemon Go Plus was worth, or is worth, in Australia. Anyway, let's just move on to this. So for viewing purposes and the reduction of time, I have actually already unopened this and just made it easier for me to open. So anyway, so obviously, as every boxed thing has nowadays, they seem to have a booklet that tells you a bunch of important things that people don't really read. So let's just chuck that to the side and get on with the nitty gritty. So yeah, what we got here is bubble wrap, classic bubble wrap, good for mental stress relief. And we just get on with the unboxing. Well, it's already unboxed, so I'm just going to unwrap it. This is basically the wrist strap that basically looks like a $2 child's toy, so manufacturing this wouldn't cost them more than 50 cents, I would say. Alright, let's just put it here. Alright, and now we get down to the good stuff. This is the Pokemon Go Plus accessory that you guys have been waiting for. Oops, oh my lord. Okay, yeah, so basically I unscrewed it prior to this just to make it easier to function the video, but obviously my video is not very functionable. And yeah, so there's not much to see apart from the aesthetics, which is basically a poker ball with a blob here that makes it look somewhat fancier than it should be. And yes, as usual, we have the warning signs. Just pull out this tab and then the battery will work. And apparently you need to pair it with your iPhone. So I have, or not your iPhone, but your phone. And here on my left is an iPhone. So with my Pokemon Go game. Oh yes, guys, I'm just a bit of an idiot. I realized I haven't actually updated my Pokemon Go Plus, so I will be right back and update that. Hello guys and welcome back. I'm just currently updating this Pokemon Go application on my phone, and in the meanwhile I have just attached this successfully to the wristwatch band. Okay, so it's fairly easy to strap on, as you would expect. Let's just bring up my camera because that's probably easier for you guys to see. My hand looks pretty disgusting. Thank you guys. So yeah, it looks, I don't know, as a Pokemon master, it's okay, but if you're walking around like this, seriously, people are going to be judging you. Oh my god, I can just see all the fingerprints, holy crap. So yeah, this is what it looks like on your hand. Not too bad, I guess. It just kind of looks like you got this cute sort of child's watch on. It's not that bad, I think. Yeah, overall it's okay. So let's get back on to with the app, because it's just about done. And we'll just, it's still waiting for it to muck around. So just to pass the time, I asked my bro if he could give me, lend me a screwdriver, and what did he give me? This baloney stuff. What is this? Okay, now we have to pair it. I'll just have to put my phone back down. Sorry, guys. This is very unwell done. To be honest, I kind of feel like this is very not gonna work. Oh, Bluetooth. Oh, sorry. Holy crap. Oh, so it's actually working. That's actually pretty good. So basically, the Pokemon Go Plus appears like that. Yes, I would like to pair. Oh, and this thing vibrated very suddenly. Oh, this looks kind of cool. When a Pokemon is nearby, the device vibrates and blinks. Okay. The green light for Pokemon you've caught. The yellow light for Pokemon you haven't caught. That's pretty cool. So the Pokemon Go Plus, after you press the button, you'll see multicolored lights for success, a red light for Pokemon that have run away. I will probably be seeing a lot of the red lights because that's sort of my deal. Pokemon Go Plus. When you're in range of a Pokestop, the device vibrates and its light blinks blue. That is pretty cool. Press the button to search the Pokestop for items. This light will blink multicolor for success and shine red for out of range. Got it. I will probably do a little bit more recording of this as I walk when I go out and stuff. So maybe you guys can check out the accessory working. So I will see you guys later. Hey guys, so I'm currently at work and this thing decided to finally shake and turn blue. Let's press the button. So this is catching a Pokemon. No, wait, blue is the Pokestop. I think I just spun a Pokestop. That's pretty cool. So it vibrates pretty crazily when you're right next to the Pokestop. And it works without having to actually have the game open, which is really awesome. Yeah, this is apparently a Pokemon. It's been shaking and it's or vibrating and it's green. So it means it's a Pokemon I've caught previously. Let's press the button and see how we go with the catch. Okay, there's 2 shakes, 3 shakes, and we run away. Oh, I caught it. Awesome. Cool. So it's kind of cool. But the only thing is you can't change Pokeball. That's sort of dumb. Alright, that was pretty cool. Hello everyone. I am back. This is Lil Chops. And yeah, so just before this part, I did give you guys a bit of an example of how the Pokemon Go Plus works, and now is my actual review of the Pokemon Go Plus device or accessory, if you would like to call it that. So basically, it's actually pretty good. At the start of this video, I remember saying stuff like, oh, it's really overpriced for what it is, what it's worth, or what I perceived it to be worth. But to be honest, I think it's still overpriced for what it's worth, definitely. Mainly because maybe Australian currency is pretty crap right now. But overall, it's I would say it's more worth than what I previously perceived it to be. Mainly because it actually does some pretty nifty stuff. So as we could see in the previous part of this video, is that you can catch Pokemon and spin Pokestops. So that's a pretty neat function. You don't have to have your app physically open for that. So that's pretty cool. The connectivity of this Pokemon Go Plus accessory is it's pretty bad. If you walked out of range of your phone, maybe I would say more than 3 meters, it would probably just disconnect. 3 meters was the absolute max, I would say. So 3 meters radius, if you walked out of that, it will basically, the middle part would just flash red, and then it will basically mean that you've disconnected. And within the 10 hours of today that I have used this, or I had it on my arm, it was horrifying to know that I had to reconnect. I had to reboot my app, reconnect the device. I would say once every maybe half hour or something. It's not terrible, but I guess the more you use it, the more you'd have to like reconnect and everything, because it's not very stable in terms of connectivity. That aside though, for another pro would be it actually works. Like, it's not that, like, you'd expect that something you get that looks like a child's toy would just like be like mucking around. But in actual fact, this is not too bad. When I was using it, basically, it'll flash green if a Pokemon was appearing, and then, or white if a Pokemon that I haven't registered yet was appearing. But yeah, you just have to press the button once, and then basically it'll just throw the ball for you, and it's either catch or flee, and then you don't know. It's for me, the capture rate was not that high. Like, I checked my journal afterwards, and I was astounded to find that pretty much all the captures were very low CP Pokemon, very common Pokemon, and the slightly rarer ones, like stuff you'd find like from those 5K eggs, those pretty much all fled, so that was a bit of a downside. Yeah, most of the CP that I got were between like 10 like CP 10 Pidgeys, and the maximum was about 150 Zubat or something like that. So yeah, I guess it's good for evolving candy, so that's not too much of an issue. So this is a bit of a quick fix if you're experiencing issues with your Pokemon Go Plus. Basically, you know how I paired this with my iPhone 5S in the previous part of this video? Well, yeah, I tried to pair it again with my iPhone SE, and it basically had issues for like 2 hours. Like, I was mucking around for 2 hours just to figure out what's the situation with these dumb things. And so I unpaired it from the other one and repaired it with this one, but it just wouldn't connect no matter what. Like, it'll appear in the Pokemon Go Plus thingy, but I mean the Pokemon Go app, but it just would not register the Pokemon Go Plus, which was kind of sad. Like, I was just like, dude, why is it not working? Is it because I have my Apple Watch connected? I don't know. So did a bit of research on the internet, and to my luck, I was able to find something that would tell you how to basically sort of like hard reset your Pokemon Go Plus, because honestly, there's nothing other than this button and the battery. And I tried to take out the battery several times, didn't work. I restarted phone, reopened the Bluetooth. Nothing would work. So basically, if you want to do a hard reset, you'd basically hold down the button in the middle for like a good 5 seconds, let go for a split second, and then hold it down again for another 5 seconds until it starts like vibrating or something. And that means it's like totally like resets, so then you can repair it again with no problem. So yeah, I figured that worked for me. So yeah, overall I would rate this I don't know, actually, to be honest. I think it's very clever for this to actually, like, I was surprised it worked. So it's a pretty clever device. Overall, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10, maybe leaning towards 8, given that it's so surprisingly well done, even though there's like so many issues. But I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Probably not worth your money if you're living in Australia, but I mean, if you have the money and if you have the dedication and if you want to muck around with it, I would say maybe go for it. Buy it if you think it's good. Yeah, my final verdict is it's not really worth your money in Australia for sure. And but if you do get one, it's actually pretty good. It's convenient. It's easy to use. Like, it's a bit too easy. Like, this is like a bloody one button only. Oh my lord. And it's the only problem. It was just a bit annoying with the vibrating all the time, because it just kept vibrating, and then every time I caught a Pokemon or I spun a Pokestop, my Apple Watch would receive the notification and then it'll vibrate as well. So it's like vibrate and then vibrate again. But anyhow, this kind of wraps up my unboxing and review of the Pokemon Go Plus. It's a pretty good accessory. Would not recommend if you're on a budget, because I'd rather just have my phone open than do that. But yeah, it counts just step count and stuff. You don't have to have your app open. Those are definitely super good pros. Main concern is the flea rate is high and you don't do any spin balls or curve balls or whatever you want to call them, and you can't use great balls or ultra balls, I think, until you run out of Pokeballs. But that's beside the point, because you only chuck one once and then it's either running or you capture. So, I don't know. It's good if you're like the type of person who likes to not use your phone but still want to play Pokemon Go as much as you can. So it's kind of like me. Back before Pokemon Go came out, I was like, sorry for the ramble. You guys can kind of like end the video here if you want. But anyway, back in the day when I have had my phone and stuff, like if I was out with friends or in the public anywhere, I would not be using my phone at all. Like maximum, it would just be music and headphones. I mean, in earphones and stuff. And then looking at messages every now and then, but I'd hardly ever reply to messages, never look at my phone until I needed to, or unless I was at home when nobody was socializing with me, basically. But ever since Pokemon Go came out, I've been pretty much stuck, glued onto my phone, just looking at Pokemon. Like, I'm still not replying to people. I'm just like looking at my phone, at the Pokemons, because I really wanted the step counts for the egg hatching, and then I wanted to make sure I didn't miss any Pokestops or Pokemans that are passed by in the trains or the trams or whatever. So yeah, the Go Plus is very, very beneficial for that, I reckon. Good for people who want to discreetly play Pokemon whilst still socializing and hanging out. So yeah, another awesome pro. And I guess I'll wrap up the video because there's not much to say.